can still
Hey everybody!
see their angry faces as they stormed
Yo,
the
I'm
manor.
trying to do my intro,
But I
dog.
was dead before they found me,
That's alright.
and the letter was on its way.
That's how the postal service works. We're only in week 3 here, so we're still super early. We just finished our mission. We put some people in stress relief. Roll those dice again. This one is mine. That's Gambler's Fallacy. Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. I should start by saying thank you so much for the incredible support you guys have shown this series so far. It's been really nice, and I'm glad you guys enjoy watching me play it, at least some of you. I'm sure the salt will start to flow once we start to have some terrible decisions being made, but for now, we're still in the clear, I think. So we're embarking. Let's see what we've got. We got a short, complete 100% of room battles mission, scout mission, exploration mission, complete 100% of rooms mission. We do have, this one actually has camping in it. It gives us a tool that's useful for lepers only. We haven't encountered any lepers yet. I think we're probably best off going for just a short mission. Maybe we'll go for the wheeled. Complete 100% of room battles. And you guys can get the heck out of there as far as I'm concerned. Okay, who are we taking? Well, let's start with the A team. So we got Bear Taffy up front. Mathis Games bringing up the number 2 spot because he is number 2. And then we got Rockly Smile in that section. Then we can put somebody in the back, and it could be Alpaca Patrol. What can he not do from the back? He can't do Sacrificial Stab. We could replace Sacrificial Stab with Vulnerability Hex, or we could take perhaps a Vessel with us. The usual suspects, what are you talking about? You have Judgment, Dazzling Light, Heal. Sure, okay, we're gonna... I'm already the Vessel. I think it only makes sense that we make Ruka our other Vessel. That's the name of my cat. I only know 5 people. Do we get a different name if we put, like, somebody else here? Nope. That's weird. I like it, but it's weird. We also should be able to put some trinkets on. Plague Doctor only, that'll go on Nick here. Excuse me. Plus 40% disease resist. Not bad. Alright, let's begin. This should be good. You have the right tools, right? Are you a real tough cookie with a long history of breaking little hearts like the one in me? Should be relatively easy. So we'll take a shovel, we'll take maybe a key, and we'll take 8 food, and we'll take 8 torches. Is this sensible? It seems semi-sensible. It's a short mission, so we probably won't need it. But I could be wrong. Again, I'm still wrapping my head around the release version of Darkest Dungeon. It's been almost a full year since I've played it, so not surprised.
Sapping all good life from these groves.
Why do you already have stress? Have you even been on a mission? You've already got stress? I don't know, maybe... I mean, it's like it's fairly stressful just to be on the mission here. You know, anything that could go wrong can go wrong. Alright, let's start with... I mean, I like the idea of blinding gas to hit the cultist acolyte and stop stress, but, maybe we just throw an incision on one of these wolves instead? Gives us a chance to kill, even if we don't crit. Does it inflict bleed? No, they resisted it. It's bad luck, because their bleed resist is pretty low, but... We did get stressed out there because of that crit. Stressful incantation. It's just Mathis, no problem. Mathis will probably use Grape Shot, by the way, when he actually gets his turn. Not necessarily terrible luck there. We resisted the blight, but we did get affected by the bleed. So he'll use Grape Shot. It will kill the one in the middle, presumably. Barely, but it did get the job done. And because they were afflicted by something, they didn't leave a corpse, maybe? I don't know. Maybe we'll try to throw out a stun on our stress-inducing unit. And then we still have one more turn. We can throw out another stun here. They only have 10% resist. So this will give us a free turn. Assuming it worked, which it did. Unfortunately, we are afflicted by bleed on our Plague Doctor, but, you know, we can throw out a heal for them at some point. Bleed resist is 20. So I wanted to hit to the point where they will die if they get bleed. And they should be dead. Why don't you just go for the... You should go for the kill. Try to throw out a judgment on the wolf here, and then our other unit is super dead. The only question is who we want to get the kill. And I guess we might as well have Mathis, unless we just want to have him move. It's not a big play either way. I can't believe I just realized I didn't take any kind of, like, status effect helping options here. I know you need a bandage, buddy. Instead of a bandage, why not this beast carcass? You lit it on fire. It did nothing. That's all right. What about anti-venom? Nah, let's just go for it. There's still some meat on these bones. Get a little extra food. Nothing wrong with that. All right, crank on this torch. We want to surprise our next enemies. It did not work. That's okay. All right, we have 2 units at the back now, so we actually could use blinding gas. These guys don't have huge stun resist, so if we could stun one or both of them, that would be ideal, and that's exactly how that worked out. What's your stun resist? 50, so we probably just go for the KO on you as soon as possible. 3 to 7 with a 10.5 crit chance. Still did some damage. We get a self-heal that is basically meaningless. Let's go for open vein. What's your bleed resist is only 20%? Yeah. I want to kill this big unit while the other 2 are stunned if possible. That does 11 damage and inflicts some decent bleed. The stuns are off. Punishment is low damage usually, but high stress. Or maybe low damage, low stress. Oh, it inflicted bleed as well. That's unfortunate to say the least. 16 damage on smite, and they're in the range where bleed will kill them on the next turn, which is awesome. That's incredible. All we hope there is basically for no crits. Honestly, I think we might go for maybe Plague Grenade. What are your blight resists? 20? That's not that bad. Does 0 to 1 damage, but both of them did get blighted, which will make our life easy. We don't even need to do Grape Shot if we just want to take a shot at another unit instead. Like, Tracking Shot helps you. But Grape Shot would get a kill. I think we use a Pistol Shot and try to kill the unit that has less HP. Ah, that's unfortunate. Maybe we should have gone for the one with a better aim chance. No bleed, please. That's good. We resisted the debuff at least. And we'll go for Judgment on the unit that has the least HP. Beautiful. They were blighted, so they won't leave a corpse. Sweet. You were bleeding, so you won't leave a corpse. And let's go for the stun, because your buff has gone away, so you should be pretty easy to manage now. Might even take some extra time here just to get ourselves as leveled up as possible. Or not leveled up, but healed up as possible. So I'll buff that unit. And maybe, like, can I avoid killing you? It just puts you in the death range. Then we can heal for 4 on our Plague Doctor, and that way we don't have to waste any food. They're definitely gonna die, so we might as well kill them. And maybe get a little stress reduction. Sweet. Okay. We got scouting. A lot of battles so far. What is this one? Complete 100% of room battles. So probably we have to go all the way to the end. Let's not use a torch. Oh, it's the jelly monsters. I haven't seen these guys in forever. Alright. There's only 2 units at the front, so it's either Emboldening Vapors or Incision. These guys have really high bleed resist, but low HP. So I think we go for it, and if they bleed, they die. Nope. That's alright. Sure, let's throw out a Grape Shot Blast just to not give the other one even a chance to do anything. Left a little jelly corpse, but that's alright. We'll just throw in a Judgment, and that'll finish the job there. That was super easy. We didn't get anything of value out of it, but still. Free torch. Yes, I will choose to take the torch, and we'll crack into that. We know we're not going to find any enemies in here, but still, because we scouted ahead. Now this one, we have no idea. Backpack. Mathis is a kleptomaniac, so he's going to steal it, but another one of your kind was already here. Uh-oh. No, stop whistling. These are bad things. This shouldn't have been abandoned. There's stuff inside. Oh, he's gonna keep the 100 coins for himself. That's okay. I'm not that mad about that, honestly. It's just 100 gold, no big deal. I don't know if I've ever seen this unit in the back. Madman. He's got large speed, large dodge. We're gonna try to stun the 2 at the back. They don't have great stun resist, so this gives us some time to deal with the units at the front. Unfortunately, our stun resist has failed. Or sorry, our stun has failed, at least on the wolf, and then that inflicted bleed. Not very fantastic for us. Wait a minute. It was the unit at the front that did Rapid Rush, and that has inflicted bleed as well. And you will do Rapid Rush, and you will try to inflict bleed as well. No, we resisted. Okay. The units at the front are so weak. I think it's better... you know what? Let's do a Grape Shot Blast, and then we can do a Zealous Accusation and possibly pick up 2 kills with our Crusader. We only got 1, but that's still... it's pretty okay. I think we're probably best off going for a Judgment kill. Ah! If that unit gets another attack in before we do, I'm going to be very disappointed. What? Is such a thing even possible? Grape Shot Blast just completely missed? Okay, so that's a debuff that we were lucky enough to resist, but, okay, I don't understand why I'm missing here. This is... I mean, it's RNG. I don't dispute that, but good lord. I feel like we're getting a little bit of bad luck thrown in here. That bleed is going to be annoying as well. Okay, here we go. Get the self-heal with the kill. I appreciate that. You're too good to me. Zealous Accusation is pretty likely to get the kill if it hits, but your odds of hitting are 70%. I think we go for it. Yeah, beautiful. Also didn't leave a corpse. They get to go first! You're screwing Mathis over here with your incantations. At least he finally got the kill. That's what happens when you stress a man out like that.
Success.
There might be combat in this room, so I actually want to have Mathis eat a little food, and we'll have Nick eat a little food as well. Hopefully we'll have an easy encounter in our next opportunity, so that we can actually spend a little bit of time healing our other units. Yeah, 3 jellies, or 3 ectoplasm is pretty easy. Even if our units are slightly in positions they wouldn't want to be in. Bleed would be nice, but the resistance is 80% or something, so not surprised. Okay, go for the heal on Nick first. Healed for 4, he's gonna get bled for 2, I think, but still, it's something. Cytokinesis allows them to duplicate? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of there. Maybe this is how the ectoplasm gets strong, is by cytokinesing and basically just duplicating endlessly. Which, for right now, seems like a pretty awesome thing for us, because we hit the corpse and just make sure it's out of here? I don't know. Then we're gonna make that corpse bleed, hilariously enough. It's going really well for us. If they want to keep, you know, raising the dead, we get to keep healing here, and it's working out pretty nicely so far. We're getting close to full HP again. Don't slime, Nick! It's extremely rude. Your stun resist is quite high, so I would like to just kill you. I think we did pretty well on that encounter. Alright, we got an ancient coffin. We'll put some holy water on it. That item had no effect. Well, lots of experimentation here. Contains hidden treasures either way. 150 gold, nothing wrong with that. More whoa, we got a lot of scouting. That might be our last room battle over there. Sure. The pack has a map inside. Gives us full scouting up here. Except for the final room, which is a little weird. These guys again. These are the guys who totally screwed me. Also, totally my mistake, but I forgot to move Nick and Mathis back into the positions they should be in. Luckily, you know, Nick can actually operate from the second position, even though there's no reason to keep him there, you know, long term. I'm happy that our vessel is actually taking a little damage here. Ruka can totally take a little bit of stress right now. Nick is the one who's in the danger zone from these, like, stacking bleeds. I was just gonna say, as long as it doesn't crit, I don't care. Alright, he's taking 3 damage per round. That's gonna be an extreme problem. But there's one wolf dead. And there's 2 wolves dead. And then, obviously, we need to heal Nick just to keep him alive for another turn, because he's gonna take 4 hits of damage. Or 3 hits of damage immediately. Should try to maybe get some bleed going on here. I want this unit dead before they can do too many accusations, but at least there's no more rabid rushes coming. At least they're resisting the debuff consistently. Heal Nick again. As long as it heals for 4, I mean, we're making 1 profit every time. Your stun resist is not high, so I'm thinking we go for the stunning blow. Don't die to bleed, please. Yeah, that's perfect. We just keep you alive, but not in a very good position. And throw emboldening vapors on our vessel so they can hit more often. Take a turn to actually move you up. And then, good, you get to go first. So we'll have you heal Nick again. You critted him for 6, that's beautiful. Actually remove some stress as well, and then we'll just take the KO. The 70% chance of the KO anyway. Good, 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 good. We're managing this pretty well.
Remind yourself that
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I remember. Whistles. Yeah, I remember the angle brackets whistles. Don't get me wrong. Someone's already been here, man. It's a little scary. I don't like the idea that I'm not the first one through this area. So I'm imagining... Yeah, we'll take an extra torch for sure. I'm imagining that we're probably getting pretty close to the end here. Hunger? I was just about to eat, so I'm glad I didn't so that we could get around that hunger. Don't even... Oh, the mushrooms are a trap.
mechanical hazards.
I've learned now. You should take the anti-venom. Okay, we know we're going to have some combat here. This could be our last room, as much as I'd like to explore everything. I think we just have Nick eat the food, and then burn a torch so we might have a chance to surprise the enemies and come in here. This hasn't really been a textbook mission so far. Alright, we got a couple mushroom men. No surprises, just like a Radiohead song. Stressful incantation. Now, Ruka's getting pretty close to the limit there. We're going to go for a double stun at the back. Semi-decent chance that it works out. One resist, one stun. At least we stunned the unit that hadn't acted this turn. Now, you should dazzling light somebody. They have 19 HP, they have 13. Your chances of hitting go way down, but I think it's worth it. 2 damage? Oh, sorry, I was using illumination, not judgment. That's totally my bad. These guys have only 20% bleed resist, so let's try to... maybe we'll actually instead we'll try to get a pistol shot on this unit here at the back in the hopes that we can take them out before the next stressful incantation. Groping Swipe is apparently just a medium damage attack. I thought maybe it was going to push us around. Well, I will. Well, I will. And Holy Lance does nothing for us here. Got to be in the back 2 spots. I don't know what I was thinking when I took that. Your stun resist is relatively low, so let's go for a stun. That's good. Monsters with high protection. DOTs ignore protection. Okay, so these mushroom men have too much armor. Yeah, we would like to not have to deal with their armored bullshit, I suppose, is what they're trying to tell me here. Yeah, sure, let's... I mean, you're still buffed. Plus 80% stun resist. I guess we go for the Plague Grenade for the 2 units at the back. You are now probably dead to Blight. Stressful Incantation on the unit that has not really had much stress is good, but if we get out of this one alive, I think we're going to be relatively happy. Seems like a good opportunity for a Grape Shot. Well, that unit's going to die anyway, so maybe instead of a Grape Shot, we, like, pistol shot this one at the back. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we still got 2 mushroom men.
This is how a life is taken.
This is how a life is taken. This is how a life is taken. Good job on that stun. It's the classic right there. So we'll go for the stun on this guy. It does some damage. Ah, he resisted it. That's so bad, man. Ooh, that's all right. It's not all right that he got critted, but it's all right that we're still in here. Okay, let's go, team. These guys don't have great bleed resist. Let's get it done. 5 damage is pretty good. With the bleed as well. Okay. Mathis, I think, just goes for the incision on the one that's already hurt. Hopefully it inflicts bleed again. Yeah, now he's taking 3 damage per round. You should probably just heal Mathis. He's getting close to death's door and his stress is high, so he's our #1 target. And then, of course, they attack the unit that they should be attacking. No crits. Oh, even better. Alright. Honestly, I think this unit's dead anyway. He has 3 HP, he gets bled for 3 every turn. So go for the stun on the unit at the back. Beautiful. Now we actually have some time to work with. Why don't you take a pistol shot here? That's good. We know the other unit is done, so I kind of, don't mind taking our time here. Now that unit is probably done, but first we're going to go for the the heal on our Crusader to keep them in the game here. It also lowered some stress. This unit is dead. This unit's stun is about to come off. We got 2 HP. We're going to try for the stun. If it worked, we would have been able to do 1 more heal, which is what I was hoping for. Rather than do 1 more heal, let's just finish off with the Judgment. And that's good. It's good-ish anyway. We haven't finished the mission yet, though. We actually do have to do this last room. Okay, that's actually very scary. But at least we don't have combat on the way. Stop whistling. You got Mathis and Bear, man, there. Oh, you're gonna take my shovel? What are you gonna do with the shovel, Mathis? It hardly seems fair, honestly. You're lucky we took our own shovel here.
A victim to the spreading corruption.
Let's look at our map. We got a trap coming up. Who's our best person at dealing with traps? You're 20. 50. That's really good. 30. 10. Alright, so Mathis is our trap king here. No, don't march. Just try it, man. Nice job. A little stress reduction. Alright, burn 2 torches.
The light. The promise of
It's our last bit of combat. This has been a fairly hard mission so far. Oh, 3 ectoplasm. Life is but a dream. They don't bleed much, but I think it's still worth a try. Ah! Okay, try a grape. If we can kill all 3, we don't have to worry about anything. We just go for the grape shots, man. Go for a judgment to kill 1. And then hope they don't do cytokinesis, I guess. A little stress relief as well. I think Zealous Accusation could kill the corpse. It totally did. That's ideal, man. They could still cytokinese. They're not gonna. They're just gonna go for a slime. This is pretty good. Take a pistol shot at this guy. He got critted for 15. That'll lower his stress a little bit, which doesn't really matter because he's definitely going to wherever he needs to go for stress relief in the future. Let's throw a key in there, and we got some good gold. I'll take it. Let's get the heck out of here. All right, that was a scary one. Still relatively easy, but we made it happen.
But one that must be fought.
We got Unholy Slayer's Ring, plus 25% damage versus Unholy. That's good to know. A couple of deeds. I'm assuming we got new abilities here that may be good, may be bad. Heroes gain Resolve XP for each successful quest. Resolve XP in turn determines the hero's Resolve level. Resolve level represents the hero's veteranship and directly acts as stress resistance. A low Resolve level hero that tries a higher level quest will quickly crumble under the unimaginable stress. Okay, Bear Taffy is on guard. Plus 4 speed on the first round, plus 5 dodge on the first round. That seems really good. Nocturnal, minus 2 speed if torches above 75, and Stout, plus 15% heal skills while camping. Deviant Taste is not allowed to visit the brothel. Ruka, I had no idea. I'm not trying to kink shame you, buddy. J. Smith OTI gambled and won a trinket, Gunslinger's Buckle. Well, you'll read that at some point in the future. Of course he gambled and recovered 69 stress. That's just perfect. Northernlion is tying one on and refuses to leave the bar yet. Northernlion had a night on the town and recovered 56 stress. So I guess we're out for a week. We also unlocked the sanitarium. So we do. Let's start with the obvious stress relief. Mathis needs to get a little stress relief. He can't go to the bar, unfortunately, because we're already there. But Mathis can't meditate, is that right? Yeah, may not meditate. So maybe we just have Mathis gamble, even though it's maybe a little overkill. Oh, right, you're a known cheat. Sorry. Instead of gambling, what I mean to say is you can go... Oh, you can't go to the transept because this guy's already in here. Fantastic. I guess you're going to the brothel. A little expensive, but that's okay. Now, Ruka can't go to the brothel, so we'll throw you in here in the gambling hall. Everybody else's stress is okay. Now, in the sanitarium, we might want to get some traits taken care of. Like, Bear Taffy has God-fearing, kleptomaniac. It'd be awesome to get rid of Nocturnal, if possible. 1,500, but he's there for a week, right? We don't have very much money, but do we have a squad we can send out? Yeah, Nick can be in the 2nd position. Rob can be in the 3rd position. We can have a new vessel in our back position, and then Lucy in our forward position. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.